You had a powerful witch covenant on your ass because you were born into a family of powerful witches. This is a quick message.
from
Chosen
the
one.
universe.
Now, I made a
Chosen
video a
one.
couple months ago about how you overcame and defeated this powerful witch or warlock who tried to do a spell on you to take your soul or take your mind. Um, and I know, like some of the shit I be talking about, just be like, yo, what the fuck? This shit's off the wall, right? And it's crazy because so many of you relate to it, and this how you know it's real, right? So, to the ones that just be like, yo, this nigga just be saying shit, this ain't for you. Go ahead and move over. But to the ones, the chosen ones that are living this life, man, and have been through and encountered these things, I'm picking up this stuff for you because I've been through it too, right? So if don't nobody believe you, I know it's real. That's why I use my platform to speak on shit that, motherfuckers don't really know what's going on unless you really going through it. You feel me? So shout out to everybody that's been through these things and survived them. And let's get into it. So you've chosen one. You always grew up, and why you always grew up knowing about magic, witches, things like that in the place that you're from. And while you grew up, you've heard some of your aunts or uncles were witches and don't mess with this one and don't mess with that one. And now fast forward to being an adult chosen one and going through the things that you went through. When you look back on your life, you understand that your people, a lot of the women in your family fit the criteria of witches. A lot of them was single, by themselves, even to this day. Very attractive women, but still single to this day. A lot of them had stigmas on their name as far as doing roots or things like that. People called them witches. A lot of them, it was always something about them being in a church or go to this aunt or this uncle to help you, right? And so when you look back on that, you understand, like, okay, I'm from a family of real dead ass witches for real, and they hid that shit from me. A lot of them hid that, and even on your parents, right? Whereas you had, see, what you got to understand, how this covenant got on your ass, chosen one, is because you were supposed to be a sacrifice. But certain witches or certain family members, like your mom or your grandmom, they said, fuck that. They said, fuck that, right? And they peeled out on it, right? And a lot of your people have moved to small towns. They was from big cities, or they were just from other countries, other places, and they've moved to small towns where people would not know them. That happened before you was even came, back in the generations, right? And so what you got to understand, chosen one, is that a lot of these covenants, however you want to say it, they know who is who. They know the bloodlines, bro. And you were supposed to be a sacrifice, chosen one. And a lot of the people, see, you had people in your family who was connected to these other covenants, and then you had the ones that was like, yo, we ain't with that. We just trying to live regular. And this offset a lot of things, chosen one. This is why a lot of the women in your family mysteriously got things like cancer. They didn't smoke. They didn't do nothing. This is magic, man. You can give people cancer with magic, and it pop out of nowhere and be in stage 4 cancer. Come on, that's magic. And so a lot of people in your life, you started to notice, were going through a lot of this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But fast forward, chosen one. Like I said, these covenants, man, you'll be surprised at the information they have, and they know who's who. See, a lot of you are witches and warlocks by blood, meaning this shit running your blood, meaning back in the days, y'all come from like the Fae. Like if you take your bloodline all the way back, man, some of y'all niggas is half elf, half fairy. And I know that sounds crazy, but you're gonna relate, because a lot of y'all have been in nature where y'all have seen these beings, these interdimensional beings or spirits have shown themselves to you. A lot of y'all have seen fairies, elves. Y'all got pictures of this shit all in your phone. It's because a lot of you have blood that is mixed with the Fae, right? A lot of you, and so this magic runs through your blood, chosen one, and you are activated. You have magic where you can make magic, whereas you don't got to follow rules. You can make your own magic. This is how powerful you are, and these witches and warlocks know that. These witches and warlocks know that, chosen. And so this is why you found yourself in these situations, these tests, these trials. And then when it came to the fact where they figured out you was really that, this is when this famous coven or whatever wanted to get rid of you, chosen one. Because they don't want other individuals waking up and coming into this power. Now, you had a witch or a warlock that was on you that was applying death magic to you. Death magic, black magic, mental magic, trying to make you lose your mind, all types of shit. When you was in your situation, they was doing magic. They was trying to do a ritual on you to take your power, to take your essence, to swap your destiny, chosen. That's why you encountered all the magic and all the witch shit. Chosen one, you are famous. Right now, you are a known warlock. You just don't know it. But other warlocks and that keep up with this shit, they know you. Right now, you have chosen one or witch, right? I'm saying warlock, I'm talking to fellas, but witches too, right? Right now, you have certain rights over covenant. You have certain rights because you have survived that and you have took down that main such and such, whatever, in the spiritual witch community or warlock community. You have rights right now. If you accept that, if you find your way into these groups, you have right. You outrank them by blood, chosen one, and they won't give you a fight for it. You see, chosen one, this is why these individuals wanted to stop you, chosen one. This is why they was trying to do you. But the same ones that came up against you, chosen one, you embarrassed them. Chosen one, you have made witches and warlocks right now. They are losing their minds because they came up against you and they administered this death magic or this they did these blood sacrifices, and these debts have to be paid. These debts have to be paid, chosen one. See, they should have did more fucking research. They be going out here just doing any fucking thing, not understanding that there are some special beings who are born with magic that flows through their blood. You see what I'm saying? So you got a lot of these motherfuckers right now that came up against you who are trying to pick themselves up. Chosen one, you found yourself in situations where you was going under intense magic and you had to fight for your sanity. But you did it. Because what they don't understand, magic is not going to work on magic. You are naturally magical. You have it flowing through your blood. But chosen one, the reason you came up against this covenant of powerful witches and warlocks, because you were born to a group of powerful witches.